Hey guys, so welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Now today I want to talk to you guys about my first investment in cryptocurrency and how it has evolved to my position in the crypto space right now. This is a really fun story that I think you guys are going to like. So if you're new here, make sure to like the video, comment down below with your wallet address because I am doing weekly airdrops, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. So let's jump right into the video. This story brings me back all the way to university, right? So when I was in university, a lot of my friends started getting into finances. I was a major in business management, so a lot of my friends were accountants and finance majors. So a lot of talk was revolving around making money, passive income, real estate, passive income, and all that kind of stuff, right? And if I were to tell them right now that I'm in cryptocurrency, I think they would flip out and they would go crazy because all of them are just in traditional finances. But I tend to have a bit more of a risky side to myself. So I tend to like cryptocurrency and DeFi, and I feel like it's all a big game, right? But anyways, all this to say is when I first got into cryptocurrency, I was under the impression that all you had to do was just buy your coins and just keep them in your wallet and hope for that big pump. And at that time, I wasn't really familiar with the buy low and sell high kind of concept. And when I first got involved, the bull run came so quickly because I invested right before the bull run, and the bull run came so quickly. I really didn't have that much time to study all the different ways to make money off of cryptocurrency. I was mainly studying and doing research on different kind of projects. So essentially, my first ever way to make passive income wasn't even the drip network. That was not even in my top 10 ways of making passive income. My first ever way to make passive income was actually mining Bitcoin. Growing up, I was hearing everybody mining Bitcoin with huge servers, right? Because Bitcoin, you need huge servers running 24/7, or huge mining rigs running 24/7, generating you Bitcoin on a daily basis, right? So when I first got involved in cryptocurrency, one of the first things that I started learning about was actually staking cryptocurrency on big platforms like Binance and Qcoin, and we were earning like very low APRs, like 2% a year or 2.5. And if you were to lock it, you would earn up to like 10%, but within a lock period of like 3 months. So really, it wasn't that profitable. So you had to like get a bit more knowledge in different crypto spaces, in different areas, to manage and make more money, right? And this is what led me to getting a helium miner, and then I started mining Bitcoin. And like right now, I have this huge machine that I bought for myself, like a tower that started mining Bitcoin for me. But what I realized is I started making about $3 per month in Bitcoin, okay, with this computer. And I built it when I was in university. I was making $3 a month, $2 to $3 a month, right? So for me, this just didn't seem sustainable, especially that I had it open 24/7. All the power that it uses, the electricity, all that kind of stuff, and then it just breaks down the computer over time. So then I moved on to helium mining, and helium mining, like you guys probably heard about it, maybe not, but there was a period of time in the bull run where helium, the HNT token, was up to like $40 per token, but now it's being sold at what's the price now? Helium right now is at $2, right? So it went from $40 to $2. Like if we look at look at this. It's crazy. Like it went all the way to $44, and then it just went straight down. Like the market is really like a huge thing, and a lot of people don't understand how bad it is, right? So anyways, all this to say, one of the best decisions that I ever did in my life was to actually stake my money straight into the faucet. Because when you stake straight into the faucet, you actually make money on a daily basis. Like right now, after a few months, like nearly 10 to 11 months of staking in the faucet, I'm up to $1,700 and making $17 a day, right? So all you need to do is just dedicate a bit of time and grow yourself a team if you want to. If you don't want to, you could still make your 1% a day. No matter what amount of money you put in, you still make your 1% a day, right? So staking money into the faucet has really been like a life changer for me, and is a compounding effect, right? So because it's a compounding effect, I make more and more tokens as the days go on, and that's gonna amount to more and more money if the price of drip goes back up in price, and which definitely will go back in price depending on the upcoming projects that we're going to have. Tomorrow we have a drip AMA, so you guys might want to listen to it. I believe LD has it streaming on YouTube if you guys want to tune there, or Driptopian has it streaming as well if you guys want to tune on that channel. They have it streamed or like live, right? If, for example, you were somebody who bought cryptocurrency in the bull run, but you're still holding it and you don't know what to do with it, then I think the next play would be the animal farm, because the animal farm is actually paying out real good money in a bear market. So the animal farm right now is sitting at 127 million total value locked, which is very, very good in a project in a bear market, right? And right now, if I look at my money sitting in my wallet right over here, like you can see that my BUSD, I'm making about 81% API. ETH, I'm making 91% API. Cake, 182 API. And BTC, I'm making 80% API, right? So these values are way more than I would make in any kind of centralized exchange like Binance or whatever. And we've seen over the last few months what has happened with all these big crashes, right? Like all these big exchanges that are offering low returns are falling to the ground, which is why it's so important to be decentralized. And this is what the animal farm is providing, right? It not only offers you power into the ecosystem and you get to vote for what happens in the ecosystem, but you also have a way to make passive income in BUSD, which is pegged to the dollar, and BNB, which is one of the stables of the Binance Smart Chain, right? And what other coins would you want to hold in a bear market? Just imagine what BNB is going to do in the next bull run, right? At least a 2 to 3x, at least, right? If we were in the last bull run at around $600 and now we're sitting at 240 or 250, we're at least going to do a 2 or 3x minimum. So whatever you do invest right now, whatever you do get from the dog pound, whatever you do put in the farms and pools, you are going to be benefiting from that in the long run. Why? Because when you stake over here, you can just unstake it whenever you want. You'll be taxed, right? You're going to be taxed 3%, but you're still going to be able to stake as much BNB as you want right now, stake as much BUSD. You can earn it from here and stake it back in here. You know what I mean? You can stake your ETH like I'm doing. You can stake your cake like I'm doing. You can stake your BTCB like I'm doing. And then whenever you want to sell it, you can just unclaim it, right? And the name of the game is to invest in a bear market when everybody's fearful. The name of the game is to invest when everybody's fearful and to profit when everybody's greedy. So when everybody's pouring their money into these projects, you sell, because that's when you make the most profit. And whenever people are scared to invest, this is when you invest, because you accumulate more and more coins for less money that you invest, and then it's going to amount to so much more at the bull run, right? So anyways, that's my plan. Like for me, I'm going to be accumulating mainly the blue chips and altcoins that I think are going to be very beneficial for me in the long run, especially in the next bull run. That's going to be around the next halving of 2024. So I'm accumulating BNB, BUSD, ETH, Cake, and BTCB. Those are the coins that I'm going to be accumulating, because I feel like those coins are going to stay and I'm going to be benefiting from them. And, you know, if I knew about that before I bought this computer, I would have bought something much simpler. You know, I would have just stuck with my laptop and just use that money to invest more in BNB, BUSD, BTCB, and Ethereum, and I would earn more dogs with that amount of money, right? So if you are somebody who's invested in the last bull run and some coins are over here, then definitely that's a great move, because you are going to be earning passive income with very high APYs, and it's very decentralized. And if you ever want to withdraw your money, there's always a way to do it. Even you can emergency unstake it from Binance Smart Chain, right? So you can unstake it if the protocol goes down to the ground. Your money's still there on the blockchain. You can still find it and you can still unstake it, right? All of these pairs in the farms, drip BUSD, like for all the people that are maxing out their wallets, this is the best opportunity that you could have. You just pair to the BUSD, drop it in here, and you're earning 162 APY. You're earning APR. You're earning 162 APR, and then you can unclaim it whenever there's the next bull run, and then it's gonna go back up in price. You're gonna make so much more profit when it goes back up in price, right? So these are the plays that smart investors are doing in a bear market, so that when there's a bull market, they can profit from it for sure, you know. And then once we hit another bear market, then you do the same thing with the profits you made in the next bull run, so on and so forth, right? All of these are very good investments, and a lot of these are stable coins, right? DAI BUSD, TUSD BUSD, USDT BUSD. A lot of you guys I know are invested in these coins, not only in BUSD, so these might be very smart plays for you because they offer great APYs. Right? So anyways, this is just a quick video to tell you guys that in a bear market, there's still ways to make money, and the animal farm is one of the best ways. If not, the faucet is number one, because right now the prices are just unbelievable. Faucet is number one, and then animal farm for me is number two for sure. These are the plays that are earning me close to, what are they earning me actually? They're earning me right now around 40 bucks a day. Yeah, they're earning about 40 bucks a day, and that's primarily because dogs, a lot of people have been selling their dogs and pigs. So now we're seeing a slump in prices, but they're going to go back and back up in price fairly shortly. And, you know, Drip went back down in price, hoping that tomorrow in the Drip AMA, there's going to be some bullish news that's going to help us go back up in price. So making $37 a day is just incredible. That's like this is basically what I'm making, 216% APY. There's no bank that's gonna give me this. No bank ever. $14,000 on my $6,000 invested. There's no bank that's gonna offer this to me. No bank. So that's it for today's video, guys. I just want to jump on today to tell you guys that, you know, I was looking at my computer and I'm like, I've been mining $2 a month with this computer in Bitcoin. Whereas I could have just taken the money that I spent on this computer and just bought Bitcoin off the bat and then staking that to get more, you know, Bitcoin passively. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to like the video, comment down below with your wallet address, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next one.